got TikTok, right?
Yeah, we have material.
Yeah.
Technical difficulties. We're here live.
TikTok, let's see if we get to 30K.
It's 7.3 already.
Go.
We are live. We are on. Everything's working.
Welcome to Tuesday night! Hey. Fake, it's ridiculous. This we've done it 16 times before already. Welcome everyone to Tuesday night. We are back again for some good times. If you are tuning in on Twitch or TikTok or Facebook, thanks for coming in. Tonight we are continuing our campaign that Brad has been running. I'm going to hand the floor over to him.
Oh, we are. I thought you were going to roll. I thought you were going to do drawing.
Oh, shoot. Well, go ahead and explain what's happening and we'll do that.
Okay. While they're getting ready for the drawing, we'll do a recap from the last session. You guys had went out and investigated the house with Philip Monroe, the reporter that was just disappeared and you were looking for, and returned to town. Not a whole lot happened, but you did kind of go and had dinner and stuff. We found out that Trigger has a gambling issue.
Yes.
As you guys kind of stayed at the Steamboat Hotel.
Right.
There was a casino and all that stuff. Olaf passed out because he had 3 days of bad dreams and stuff, so this was his night to try and recover. Then you and Copperhead and Bo, you guys went to the Nellie's whorehouse.
Yeah, I call that very nice.
Yep, you met Nellie Cartier, the mistress of the house, and you were interested in meeting with Fiona Bly. There was some notes scribbled in some of Monroe's journals about that name or something about the Irish girl or whatever, and so you wanted to check stuff out. So Bo volunteered to
I did. I had to.
Yep,
He took one for the team.
one for the team,
Right. Or
took her up to the room,
for the
I
team.
had to.
Left one for the team, maybe.
and that's when you found out that there was something very different about her.
She was a man.
Yes,
The man, baby.
she was a man. You had to you passed hex sense or something, and she
Nothing wrong
was.
with that either, by the way.
And you found out that she was definitely not something. She was not human. She was an abomination of some sort. And she had did something to you that made you kind of weak, but it didn't hurt you or anything. And you guys had a conversation, and then you kind of left.
Well, hang on. I'll look at it.
And then you guys went to, oh, that's right, you went to another bar, and that's when you found
It does say 10 guys.
there was an argument going on between two fellas, and one of them was complaining about the Marshal, saying that he didn't like him and all this stuff, and the other guy was getting kind of irritated, and then he ended up punching him, and then the guy was getting, he was kind of a loafer. The guy that got punched out was kind of a loafer, and then he kind of got back up and he started kind of threatening, and he said something about, what did you hear about old Sam Purdy hears about this or something like this, something like that. And Sam Purdy is the gang leader that you are looking for,
Right.
that you think may have done something to Philip Monroe. And as you guys kind of went outside to check on him to see what he might know, you saw him over by the river, the Mississippi River, and then all of a sudden something drags him in and pulls him down and into the river.
Right.
So, and he is gone. And that was it. You guys decided not to really do anything. If there was anything you could do about that.
Right.
So you guys decided to go back to the boat and basically end the night.
Yeah.
I think that was pretty much it. Was there anything else?
No,
That
that was
was
mainly it.
yeah. So. Thank you.
Okay, on Facebook, Selena Cowboy has joined us.
Hi, Leah.
Hi.
Hey, Mom.
Hi, Mom.
Hi, Mom. All right, so everybody's tuned in real quick here. We'll give you a second. Is Ben on there yet?
No, I'm not seeing him on Facebook.
He ain't on Twitch either, or TikTok.
He's got a girlfriend.
Twitch. Ben, you have to get the priority straight.
I think he did.
Yeah.
God bless him.
Yeah. Yeah.
So we were doing a giveaway. We've done a giveaway before when we reached 100 followers, I believe, was it on TikTok?
Yeah, we had the
Check. No, it was 1,000.
we've had two giveaways so far. One for a set of dice, and then one for Horde of Paper Goblin Minis.
Yeah.
I think that was the 1,000.
That's right. We do away things sometimes.
Yeah.
So we reached another milestone. We reached 50 subscribers to our YouTube channel.
Thank you very much.
And for that, oh look, he's like, God damn it, it's coming. Steve just fell over. So Steve, when he was drunk, Steve got drunk one night, decided he would give away his dice. We'll reach at least 50 subscribers on YouTube because it was the slowest growing platform we have. Well, Steve, we reached 55 subscribers on YouTube, so now we're giving away your dice.
Thank you, everybody.
Hey, down the cookies.
So we have Steve's dice right here. They are Chess X dice, so some of the best dice you can get in the land.
Only because I couldn't
Are
find
they
a chess
blue and
key.
gold? They're blue and
They're kind of like blue flake and bronze,
yeah.
because Bronze Age dinosaurs get a
Blue dinosaurs.
As a bonus, Red Nose Day knows because it's coming up. I'm donating that.
All right.
Steve's name.
All right. So Steve's dice
Clowns gets to win.
right in front of the Dairy Queen. There we go. All right. So
Not
Steve's
sponsors.
No.
not sponsors. So that's what we're getting. We got a hat full of names.
When I was watching YouTube videos, we had ads.
Yeah. That's good. That means they're making. That means they're making money on it.
We had ads on our stuff.
Yeah, there was an ad.
Yeah.
There was
that popped up.
ads on our YouTube section.
So all 55 that I could see, because a lot of you guys that
Ben Gay Green.
No, it was gaming section.
Renegade.
So of all the names I could find, because a lot of you people on there for some reason didn't want your names displayed, which you can do that I guess on YouTube.
Yep.
So everybody that we have is in this hat. We're going to draw them, and if you are contacting us somehow, we will try to reach out to you. We can't email from YouTube, unfortunately. We'll make a YouTube video announcing that this person won. So our lovely friend Bobby is going to come over, and we're using Dennis's hat. She's going to draw the first name, the only name, hopefully.
Yeah, don't make us do this again, people. Pay attention.
We had to once. Who's the winner of Steve's Dice?
John Durkin.
We know that guy.
We know that guy.
We know how to get a hold of him.
So there you go. Congratulations, John. You just won. We'll be dropping them off at your door shortly.
Through the window at high velocity.
We know all our fans.
Well, we can get a hold of John. We don't need him.
Here's your hat, sir. So thank you, John, for being a subscriber to our YouTube.
And we'll let you know when we do another giveaway.
Our next giveaway is going to be at, I think, there's 500 subscribers on YouTube. Or,
So in about 7 years.
Yeah.
well, actually, our next giveaway will when we reach 1,000 subscribers on Twitch too.
Okay.
So we got at least two more giveaways to do.
So
If not-
between now and then, we'll figure out something of what we're going to give away.
And I might figure out what I'm doing and start on time.
Yeah. We're gonna have a giveaway the minute the mic starts our streams at 6 o'clock right on the dot. We'll be like, it's giveaway time! What you with the Dragon Den?
What words we got?
We're giving away Mike.
But don't drop him.
Don't drop it. He's been dropped many times.
No Mike
Saw what happened.
No Mike drop.
Oh, I got it. Okay, all right. All right, I was just here for the
The giveaway.
giveaway and to say hi to everybody. Hopefully, next week, Bradley, I will come in again.
Gotta get us to New Orleans.
You're not supposed to see that.
How's he supposed to know?
I'm coming
I
in.
have no idea what you're talking about.
I don't either. Yes.
No.
All right. Done the recap. Rob. Kelvin.
You're dead.
Yes?
You're dead.
All right. You wake up.
Wait, was that good?
And you're the only one?
You went to your room and you
Oh,
slept.
yeah, that's right. I was waiting for everybody to...
You wake up. You're sitting on your horse out on a trail, on a road. There are trees, kind of like the cottonwood plantation type trees that kind of go down a line. It's like a dirt road. It kind of wanders through, and you just kind of wake up on your horse, and you just kind of know, oh, I must have nodded off or something like that.
So I don't realize I was on
And
the boat.
it's nighttime. No, you
Everyone saying king
came
father.
down on you came down on the horses.
And
Okay.
after you love, follow us on Twitter.
You remember
Oh, hey.
Copperhead,
Thanks.
Bo,
Yeah.
and Royer Cox.
You didn't come with us.
You're also naked.
You're also naked.
And the horn.
my clothes. A barrel full of ice.
The horse is wearing.
And the horse is naked too. Naked bareback riding.
The horse is also a barrel full of ice.
The horse is wearing his clothes.
Hey, Wilbur.
Hey, this get off my back.
And the horse is riding excited.
Horse is like, well then.
Well. Full road. Ooh.
That's an easy time.
Yes, you can. Difficulty is only 5.
Road.
He's going to tell you.
Nine behind.
It's called maximum overdrive.
You kind of think and everything, and all of a sudden you can hear something down the road. You think you can hear Cobb, and you hear something. God damn heathen Indian! Pull down, and he kind of starts yelling something, and then you hear Bo kind of say something, and starts laughing.
Well, I swear, I'll do
You
it. Put it in there.
You kind of like nudge your horse. You notice your horse kind of looked like it fell asleep too whenever you did. You know, sometimes they just kind of stop. You know, they're not really following other horses. They just kind of stop on their own.
Yeah. Come on, man.
So, it kind of wakes up, perks his ears, and kind of twitches. And
Scratch it between the ears like I always do.
you kind of start going on. You kind of go up the road. You can kind of still hear them talking. As you're kind of going, there's kind of a little bit of breeze that kind of cuts through the trees.
No one's like, sorry.
That's where the fireflies eat in the Muddy River.
Muddy Mississippi.
And you can kind of hear the branches are kind of swaying over and above you and stuff like that.
Your pants are down.
Cool breeze or is it a cool breeze or warm breeze? Or?
It's a cool breeze. It's built like spring. Like
So is it cloudy in the sky? Is it clear?
it's kind of cloudy.
Is it? Okay,
Yeah,
like
there's not a
partly
whole
cloudy?
lot of moonlight. Maybe about half of moon.
Okay.
So you can still kind of see.
Okay.
You know, you don't have too much of an issue at all actually seeing.
All right.
And as you kind of go along, you're riding for a little bit, and you don't really seem to be catching up to them.
This doesn't seem strange to me.
Not right now, no.
Okay, just making sure. I just want to make sure.
No.
All right. So I'm waiting.
You kind of ride, and then you kind of feel something kind of tap you on the back of the shoulder.
Turn and look.
Kind of turn and look, and there's nothing there.
I'd say in my mind, was that you, Lily?
There's nothing.
She doesn't respond.
No response.
No, now I'm worried.
Did you already eat them?
Yeah, everybody's got their chips. You can
Lily.
down there.
Honey.
As you kind of yell out and kind of look around, you feel kind of like another tap on your back.
I'm going to jump off the horse
Okay.
if I need to roll something to do that. And
No, as you kind of start to kind of like jump off the horse, roll a nimbleness. Difficulty 11.
It's actually that Indian you killed. He just keeps tapping you on the back, going to the other shoulder.
Boogie boogie.
Yeah.
Boogie boogie.
Damn.
Damn it, where's nimbleness at? Why is that triple
It's
finding?
under nimbleness.
Middle of the page, down to the bottom.
Depending on what character sheet you got.
Oh, nimbleness. No.
Yeah. The other end.
3.
3? Okay. Far short of 11 that you needed.
It's rather.
And it's basically you kind of start going. You're kind of one of your foot comes out of the
Shin pulls up out of your spine.
the stirrup. You feel something wrap around it, and it kind of like yanks and pulls you back down into the saddle. As you kind of look, you see the branches from the trees. It's basically kind of reached out, and it's basically kind of alive. It's kind of grabbed around you, and it's actually kind of pulling you back in. And then as you kind of look at it, you're like starting to freak out. You feel another one come over on your arm, and it starts wrapping around that arm. And as you kind of start trying to think about maybe trying to do something, all these branches just start like closing in on you very
Evil
slowly.
dead trees, you gonna get raped.
You can have little tree babies.
We are Groot.
Basically, it starts to wrap all around you, and it's basically kind of lifts you off the horse, and the horse just kind of disappears.
Okay.
And you just kind of like dragged down to the ground with all the branches and stuff, just kind of pinning you down and everything.
Trying to fight it.
And it's just kind of like some of them are coming around and they basically start coming around your throat and they basically start squeezing the life out of you. And basically you're starting to kind of panic and everything, and you kind of call out, like, cover, but you just get choked off and you don't ever feel like they even hear you or anything. And then at the very last minute, you can kind of see something come up in front of you, like a shadow, like a person. Mm-hmm. It doesn't look really evil or darkness. It's just like a part of something. And it basically kind of comes down and you can see and you can hear like a revolver coming down. And it's like, you can hear this voice, and the voice is like, well, Blackie, looks like you're going to be hanging out with old Sam Purdy in Purgatory anyway. And you can kind of hear a gunshot. And then you just wake up. And you can like wake up in bed, and you look over and you see on the sidewall, you see the porthole, for like where the window towards the steamboat. It looks exactly like it was when you kind of went to bed. It's still dark. Right. There's a little bit of light coming in, but you kind of sweating and everything. Yeah. You kind of look around and you kind of get a grasp a little bit. You're starting to calm down. What do you do? Do you mean?
Lily?
Yes.
I'm going to try to remember where I was at in that room. Does it seem familiar at all to me?
It looks like maybe somewhere in Mississippi and maybe along the river.
Have I been there before or no?
No, you have not.
Is there?
I need you to roll your cog. Okay. Difficulty is probably going to be 7.
Come on, I'll do the mic. 12.
Good. Nice.
As you're kind of sitting there, thinking, first of all, you, Rob, when you were like a kid,
right?
Or even
I was never a child.
Or even
You still are a baby.
What do you mean? Was a kid?
Or even in modern day, when you were in bed and maybe you had a window, the curtains, and sometimes you would see stuff like from the branches and trees outside, and it would like make like little shapes that would like, okay. So you're kind of thinking about that. Where were you last? And you're kind of looking around and so like the windows are over here, and your bed is on the wall over here. Over here, where it's a little bit darker and everything, you see something like that. It's like a shadow of a figure.
Of a figure.
It's just there. It's not moving. It's not doing anything. It's that thing, where it looks like there's something really there, but it doesn't do anything to indicate that it's really real. It just looks kind of like your imagination.
In my mind, I will say, "Who the fuck is here with me, Lily?" Well, let me do that again. Who the fuck is here with me, Lily?
You don't have stats for Lily, do you?
We did at one point. I don't have it myself.
I don't know if we did.
I can just randomly draw.
Just pick a card. I'll see if I have stats for Lily, but I don't know if I did. Because she really can't do anything.
I know. You hear her kind of whisper back. Nothing here. Not that's tied to this realm.
That's what I thought.
And she is in this, just so I'm not wrong, she is basically in the honey grounds, right?
Yes.
Okay.
Aaron has joined us.
Yeah. I will act like I don't notice it.
Hi, Aaron.
Okay.
I'll act like I don't notice it.
Okay. What do you?
I'm gonna get up, and is there like a pitcher of water in a basin on a table?
Yeah, there's on a table. There's also the lantern, the lamp light.
Yeah. Is there a lamp? Is it lit?
No, it's not lit.
Okay. I'm gonna go over to that and pour some water in the basin and just kind of stretching myself up. The entire time I'm side eyeing it. Everyone, just kind of.
You kind of
trying to act like I don't notice it.
Kind of roll your feet out of bed, so you're sitting in bed, and you can kind of, because the table's just right there.
Yeah.
You don't really notice it move, but you kind of lose contact with it for a second. And when you try and reinsert that little contact, you could swear it's now like at the foot of your bed.
Okay. I'm going to attempt something.
Hey, Ben.
Oh, okay.
He was mentioning
Because I have faith, I'll give you. I'm going to attempt to
Kid Plug,
turn
thanks for joining from TikTok.
base of water
And
into
Pinhead,
oil.
buddy, thank you for joining us too on Twitch.
You can't do that.
Can't do that.
No, you can't do that. Now you can invoke protection.
Yes, I will
You
do
can
that.
attempt to provoke protection.
I will do that.
Dale, do you know right offhand? Do you remember
what's that?
to invoke protection?
Oh,
For someone with
someone
just
with
faith.
faith of one.
Yeah.
You just have to have some sort of holy symbol, like a crucifix or a Bible or
Well, I
something.
got my rosary, but
That will work.
That'll work. You just grab the rosary.
it's always
and
on me. So,
You just have to keep it between you and whatever you're trying to protect yourself from.
okay.
Yeah, but he has to roll them, doesn't he?
Yes, they're all opposed, isn't it?
Yeah, it's an opposed spirit check against whatever's trying to harm him.
Okay.
So
So, is that what you wish to do?
Yep, so I'm going to do. I'm going to
Okay.
attempt, yes.
So you will be making your faith.
Okay.
what's your faith at?
Faith is at 3.
Oh, right.
Yeah, unless you're
Better
better
than
than you
Cobb.
can't do any other.
Huh?
Better than Cobb.
What is it then?
3.
Wait, he's got 1 in faith though, right?
I have 3 in faith.
He
Oh,
is-
you got 3 in faith.
But
Holy
unless
shit.
you're blessed, you can't do any miracle.
No, yeah, no, I know that.
Yeah.
I'm not-
Yeah,
he's been
I thought he only had 1.
No, he's been.
No, it was as long as you have 1 in faith.
No, I know,
Yeah.
but I thought he only had 1.
No.
So
Hey, Cobb's pretty hard on getting in
I know.
the church.
I know.
Converting everybody.
And he always went to church. That's why
He's been sitting in
when
the back.
Cobb turned him, basically, he was going to turn him. Turned him into a vampire.
Because Cobb's church comes with free alcohol. Yeah, and 12 gauge. I said I'm not done with this sermon. Sit down. Boo.
Okay, so what did you
I
roll?
rolled 14, sir.
14. Okay. You basically kind of lurch back over, and you do see it. Actually, whatever it is, it's kind of like moving forward. It's like a shadow moving forward, and as soon as you kind of bring that up, it kind of stops, and it kind of goes back towards the bed. And you can see now,
Separation.
if you remember correctly, because you were downstairs in the thing.
Yeah.
I think it's
Before it attacked him, it did appear like a shade, like a darkness. You couldn't see it,
Right.
and then it transformed into something else.
Right.
And so you're kind of getting the idea that's what it is.
Okay.
So what do you do next?
But I don't know. 3 cameras
I'm going to say,
over Brad's head or something. And that'd be
I'm pretty sure I know who sent you.
yeah, too much in the way.
You think you're going to try to do something big, it's dead wrong. Take a message back to whoever sent you and tell them we'll come.
Basically, it kind of tries to kind of move towards you again, like trying to test you, but it backs off again, and then basically just kind of like goes through the wall, and you can see it just kind of
I
tackle.
wonder if you could tilt the camera down.
I'm going to grab my shit as fast as I can and find you
You'd be
fuckers.
able to see character sheets and dice.
Right. Well, you knew Olaf was in bed.
Right. Well, I'll go check on him first because if it might have been messing with him, I don't know. Yeah. Pull up. You should wake up.
Hey,
You wake up. You're actually, other than the fact that you're just woken up,
Shifted.
Yeah,
you do feel pretty rested. It's actually pretty early in the
Yeah,
morning.
there you go.
right. Just go to the
See,
door.
that way you can see the
Open-
character
open-
sheets and
open
the
the cracks.
rolling.
Yeah, true. You can actually do the same thing with the other
with
one.
all the
Yeah, do the
accoutrements.
same thing with the other
And
one.
I've got just
There is a lot of headspace above you too.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Are you all right? Did you have any bad
I'm
dreams?
fine. I had no dreams whatsoever,
All
my
right,
friend.
well, I just got attacked
Did you know?
by a shadow. Same one that we were dealing with before.
You dealt with Shadow?
Well, all of us.
shadow knows.
Yeah. The one that was on boat.
I wasn't there. That's why.
You went there?
I was asleep
No.
No.
At the
No,
farmhouse.
back at the farm.
Back at the farm.
back at the farm.
Yeah, and I'll explain.
shadow
Back
that
at the
was-
farm.
Because you were in the basement, in the cellar.
The one that attacked Bo when we was
Oh,
up the
okay.
stairs.
That was probably why I didn't see it up there. So
Maybe the other way, I guess. Yeah, try that.
that's good.
That should be good.
So, the Shadow, you say?
Oh, yeah.
Shadow, it's time. Are you okay?
I'm fine. It didn't affect me none.
Mike, stop looking at your teeth.
It's a butthole.
Going back down to you guys.
Okay.
You guys are coming back into the steamboat. Kind of passing by the casino. Cognition rolls.
This is just right after we came from outside.
Yeah.
Okay.
6.
That's usually what happens when you go inside. You were just outside.
And you were just
What happened? It seems like it's been a week since we were
You
outside.
really got to work on that shadow walk thing.
Yeah, for a minute I thought it might have been Bo just trying to get a cheap one on me.
I got an 8 for Hill.
6.
6. Okay. You can see Trigger still over in the casino. Kind of.
Bobby, damn it. I think they're closing in on it. Hey, Trigger. You gonna need some money or you doing all right?
Oh, I'm just doing all right.
Well, that's all right. Well,
It is getting pretty late too.
Yeah.
So
Blue 30 is not too far off.
Blue 30.
Good luck.
How you up or
Hopefully we
you
get some-
down or sideways?
I'm up.
Well, no wonder you're still playing. Good for you.
Your mom. Good sinning.
Good, yeah. You boys was all fucked.
Well, thank you for your help there, Bo. I think I'll finish up here.
All right, do what you will.
okay. You go to the other doors too after talking to Olaf. What's going on with you two?
Well, I'm going to make sure Olaf's okay.
To me, it's
And then I'll know where anybody else is at, really.
rolling and stuff.
You wouldn't know what rooms they were in.
Okay, I'll go
You,
check
guys,
the other
you bought the rooms, goddammit.
Well, oh yeah, I forgot. Yeah, I'll go check.
You go check on the other
Randomly
three.
pick one. Let's say probably could check Copperhead next.
No one answers.
Okay.
Help, I've been slain.
No, thank you, baby.
Copperhead, you in there?
Don't worry, you put a track. I'm shy.
Billy, is he in there?
There's just a demon.
Can she tell? I don't think she can tell.
Probably not.
I'm gonna say no. She can't.
If he was dead, she'd be like, yep,
Yeah.
Right here.
yeah, he's right.
Oh, shit.
The way I see it is
If it's on the end of
if there's something that has a really direct connection to the hunting ground, she could probably see it. So like when she saw the herald that you guys fought,
Right.
He was a very powerful, had a very strong manitou in it.
Right.
And so she can kind of sense it.
Right.
Now, as far as like ghosts and stuff, though, they have different rules for them because they're not really in the hunting ground.
She might be able to sense
Yeah,
him.
it just
maybe not.
depends. Depends on what type of ghost.
I won't ask her then. Sound like a dollar too.
It's probably like if the ghost had
It's his
interest
door unlocked.
or connection to you,
Oh, right.
then
Yeah.
she could sense it. But if it's just in the area, she wouldn't.
Okay.
Unless it's coming for you or knows you, she probably wouldn't be able to contact you
Right.
because you're her channel in here.
Sorry.
No,
Anyway,
I assume his door is probably locked.
she'll spank you later.
I'll move down to Bo's.
Okay. Same thing again.
And
And same thing there.
where the hell are all these people?
Back down to you guys. You kind of leave him, or you,
Yeah, I'm probably like, well, good luck. I'm going to bed.
Oh, I'll leave notes on the doors before I walk away, by the way.
Just scratching the door with a dagger.
What?
Watch out for the shadow.
Bloody handprint.
Yeah.
I'll probably buy it. You drink, right? Yeah. I'll probably buy a drink. Just kind of hang out there a little bit.
I'm looking for your companions. I'll be back. And I'll just leave a thumbprint.
Well, I get up in the second world.
Oh, that ink. I got ink, so I'll just cut myself a piece of blood.
I probably didn't bring any tape, so I'll just use this dagger. Man, I don't know.
That's up with
Kelvin. Oh, it looks like devil, but that's all right.
I was looking for you.
let me scratch some of this. Oh, this looks like a pentagram now.
Stone. Sincerely, with my condolences, Stone.
Okay. Oh God. So you kind of like look for paper or something like that, or what are you doing?
Well, I'm assuming Olaf might have some, or he probably even keeps
Oh, yeah.
a notepad, like a small notepad on him, even.
Okay. You kind of go over to his room real quick and
Olaf, you got any paper?
basically you're headed upstairs.
Okay.
And pretty much with time you kind of come out in the hallway, and you can kind of see him kind of writing something and trying to at your door or something like that.
Okay.
One fine for not being home when you are a dick.
Touch my
You spelled Frank wrong.
God damn it! I scared the shit out of it. Flames up in the air. Well, there you are.
Yep.
We just had an encounter with another shadow, like the one we had at the fountain.
I wasn't there for that.
No, I was.
Yeah. How
I had
bad
to
was
attack
it?
him in my bed.
You did.
Yes. On this boat.
Is it gone?
For the moment.
Okay, good night. He says I can't do anything about it.
I know, just letting you know.
All right. Should I not sleep?
I would keep something close by if you could. Whatever you believe in.
Yeah, I sleep with a gun under my pillow. It'll be
That's all
right.
you'll need.
How's Olaf?
He's all right. Nothing happened to him. He actually was sleeping sound. It was strange.
You can hear them outside too.
He's had a
I
pretty
think Olaf likes
couple days.
I think Olaf likes little boys.
Well, he's been writing his notes. I've been putting my casket on or whatever. And
You haven't seen him
I
naked?
step outside.
Roll your guts.
I saw the Swedish meatballs. I can't unsee them.
That's a new sex move. It's got to be Swedish meat. Olaf Swedish meatball.
That's what we need to give away next. We should,
Pre-cooked even.
you can hang it from the back of your truck. So look up transcribed it. Olaf.
So was this the same shadow that attacked you at that farm?
Did I know? It
You
was.
think so? You think so?
Yeah, I believe so, yes.
I told you not to steal that stuff.
I didn't steal nothing.
You took it out of there.
Oh, yeah.
Man, that's stealing.
Oh, yeah.
Now you're haunted. Good night. Kelvin probably does go open his door like, good
God
night.
just hangs his head like son of a bitch. I'm going to go see what Bo's at.
Rick O'Connell. Didn't I tell you not to monkey around with that thing? I told you not to monkey around with that thing.
Did you tell him that he was downstairs? Or?
Yeah, if you would have asked, because I asked.
Where's Bo and Trigger at?
Oh, they're downstairs. Probably be up momentarily. Well, Bo might. I don't know about Trigger.
I'll go down then.
I think he's doing pretty good on cards.
Not too concerned about Olaf, I'm sure. I chased it off with a cross. So it obviously has some bit of religious attachment to it. So just be aware. I
I
know.
look at myself like, guess it'll be my brother. Go on in.
You'll probably be making out with it. But anyway,
Yeah,
I'll see you
probably.
later.
All right.
Ben's all right with it.
What about you?
Yay.
Olaf? Do you go down with him or what?
You go down on him?
Yeah, you can. Which one do you go down on?
Well, I'm right here. You want to show?
Yeah. I probably walked by your door or by your room.
Well, he stepped out. He stepped out.
Oh, there you go.
Yeah, he put on his clothes.
Heading down to the catch up with Bo and Trigger.
Right. It's like my watch. What time is it?
What time did you guys actually leave before?
This is like 10 or 11, I
It's
thought.
about 10 or 11.
So it's probably like
We'll say 11. We'll say 11.
11 a.m. or p.m. Okay.
PM. So it's not quite midnight yet.
Ooh, the witching hour.
I've had a good lay down, so I'll
Well, I plan on going back to sleep
I'll
eventually.
yeah, I will too here, but I'll toddle on down with it.
All right.
You head on down. You guys got a few minutes. You doing anything? You just having a drink or?
Yeah, I'm just kind of hanging out there.
Okay. Eventually you see
I'm looking around while
Kelvin
I'm moving down.
Olaf coming into the casino.
I'm checking out like dark corners and stuff, just kind of
Right, I'm
taking my time getting down there. But
Kind of get to looking out on the river a little bit. Right after he hangs out with him a little bit, has a drink, kind of goes and looks out the river, kind of eyeing it.
Like out on the deck, you mean?
Yeah,
Okay. Is it facing town or facing the river?
facing the river.
Okay. Well, you're
oh,
gonna.
I'm sorry.
They actually they come down pretty shortly here. So
Yeah.
you're probably still actually having a drink with them for right
Okay,
now.
that's fine.
And yeah, you kind of look around the corners. I mean, you don't see anything, but You can roll your guts without grit.
Without grit?
Without grit.
Brad, when I go into my room, I'll hang my
Underneath the bed?
no, I hang the guns up, take one out, put it under my pillow like I always do, and then I'll probably get ready for bed, look over, and just turn the lamp on real low, and like look for the darkest corner and put the lamp over there,
Yeah.
and then I'll lay down
All right.
and try and probably just fall right asleep.
All right.
I'm not too worried about it.
You see Stone, as you turn around, putting that lamp down in the corner, you turn around and you see Stone lying in her bed.
Yeah.
He's got a nightcap.
It's got a nice little nightie on.
Yeah.
He's got his little pose out, Playboy style.
So draw me like one of your.
Draw me, cowboy. Draw me.
I'll draw. Oh.
15 and
Nope. I know what I'd say to him. You'd make a better bartender. Leave my
You look
room.
around in the corners and stuff. You don't see anything. You're pretty confident.
That guy.
God damn.
Whatever it is, he's not looking. He's not like following you around or anything like that.
Olaf, you do notice that when Calvin's walking around, he's got his. You never noticed before, but he does have a rosary.
I'll just tie that back on.
You've never seen that before. He usually keeps it on the inside of his shirt.
So you see Trigger and Bo.
And again, so walk up to you guys. Evening, gentlemen.
Use the restroom.
How's it going, Trigger?
Doing your thing.
Doing pretty good, actually.
Yeah. Got some bad news, gentlemen. I got there.
Boat sinking.
We had nice food. Well, fuck. There's not a band in the hole playing a shit ton of music. We're going down. Anyway, no. So had a little visit from your friend, Bo.
A friend?
Went to the farmhouse. Tried to strangle you to death.
Oh, gee, buddy.
He just tried to get on me.
Well, you all right?
Yeah, I'm all right. I'll tell you the whole story.
Oh,
What I said to it.
I probably motioned somebody for a drink for him. So
You tell the dream too, or
Yep. The whole kit and caboodle. Olaf, you'd be informed of the dream too at this point.
that's strange.
I think somehow I was channeled into someone, something that happened to someone. Oh, it sounds kind of crazy, but well,
Nothing's crazy with us.
right.
and you can go ahead and roll your smarts.
Getting that off am I?
All of you technically can roll your smarts,
All right.
and since it's something you should be able to do on your own, I'm going to make it high. So I'm not.
What are we missing, man? Holy shit.
It's not much. I'm just helping you out a little bit.
So, 9.
9. Okay.
6.
9.
27.
Okay. You do remember of the Purdy's gangs, there were those that were murdered in different ways.
Oh yeah.
So one of them, I know you got the notes, but Purdy was killed in his bed.
Mm-hmm.
2 of them were found in bed together,
Right.
stabbed,
Right.
and 2 of them were ambushed. And probably by ambush, bushwhack, like out on the trails
Right.
and stuff. And then one was caught in a boat, I think, and was probably thrown over, or he's killed and thrown overboard.
One of them ambushed might have been what I was seeing. Felt pretty terrible. Gotta admit.
Blackie Cole. I think he was ambushed in July.
Wait, that was the name of it.
That's the name.
I said, wait a minute, Bo, that's the name I heard.
Blackie Cole.
Yeah, the exact thing I heard was,
Blackie. He didn't say Cole, but he said Blackie. He said, well, Blackie,
well, Blackie,
looks like you're going to be joining old Sam Purdy in hell, or purgatory.
Purgatory. Yeah.
Well, somebody's murdering all them.
Well, they did back in the past, remember?
Yeah, I remember.
Somebody murdered him. I witnessed it, I guess. Don't know why I was drug into that, but it's a hell of a clue. I think it's somewhere down in Mississippi, honestly. Is the sense I get is the way it happened. Not My GPS ain't working right, so I couldn't tell you exactly where it's at. But the horse might remember. He seemed to be there and conscious.
You were there, and you.
Well,
You want to talk to the horse? Maybe he can remember.
well, the thing that really creeped me out was the names of. What really creeped me out was the fact that I heard you guys, you gentlemen, including Copperhead, down the road. I was headed for you.
And Cobb.
And Cobb. Cobb was there also. He's not here now.
Cobb had mentioned heathen, so it's probably Manuel as well.
Yeah,
He was
yeah,
young.
it might have been Manuel there also because Cobb hates
Everybody.
everybody. Manuel might have been there also. Light work.
Now, who we looking for? I got the
Vigilant
name
man.
up last time.
Sam Pretty.
No, the
Philip Monroe.
Philip Monroe.
Look
Yeah.
at Philip.
Now Philip never met him. Now, is that right?
Philip never met Trigger?
Sure, yeah, he was
He
there.
did, yeah.
Oh, all right. That's what I was thinking. Maybe.
Yeah, I don't think he met Manuel.
Batman will.
Manuel wasn't with us in that story.
That's what I'm saying. Why would he? This person remember that? Well, just your own memories, I guess.
So it was a dream. You know how dreams are.
Authentic and real.
I don't know if it was just a dream or didn't seem like it to me. A hell of a nightmare if it was.
Now, when the odd things started to happen, remember, they weren't there anymore. Remember?
Who was it?
The voices,
Yeah.
they were all gone
Yeah.
when you started to have
Once
that
it
strange
started to, you're right. Once it started to happen, I didn't hear them. I said, called out for help. I called out for help. Nobody was, you just weren't responding.
Well, we do that normally.
Well, he looked at you dead in the eye and said, well, even Lily couldn't hear me.
Well, then you were somewhere else.
I do believe so.
Maybe you were in purgatory with them.
I don't know. Or I was on my way to it.
Actually, let me correct one thing.
Oh, what?
If you're dreaming,
Right.
that doesn't necessarily mean you're contacting Lilith.
Right.
You just think you're contacting Lilith. It all depends on what your dream
True.
tells you.
True.
Well, we must be getting close to something. They're coming after us.
I don't think they're going to stop now.
No.
Especially after I told them to bring it on, basically.
And I proceed to tell you about the gentleman in the river. Want to take a leak. Next thing you know, he's drowning.
Something's not right here either then, right?
I believe that would be correct. Now, Mr. Hilton, I want to know if I roll my coat, will I be able to tell a ghost?
It's really weird when you use my real name in that voice.
Yeah, that's bizarre.
Well, it is dream-like state, so
What do you want to use your occult for?
to find out what if ghosts can enter your dreams, like that one fella.
Go ahead, roll. Yeah. Just tell me what you get. I like what you roll. I'll let you do it.
I'm getting syphilis again.
That's a different roll. That's a bigger.
I got me a 14.
Really?
Yep.
Yeah, it's possible. Haunts can do that. You think you remember recalling? There's a type of ghost called a haunt that
It's made of pudding.
they. Do you know about anchor points?
About anchor points.
I think we explained it
You know
last
nothing,
time,
man?
didn't we?
I don't know.
Did someone?
Yeah, I'm pretty sure we
I think
did.
Copperhead explained the anchor points.
Right.
So, like for ghosts, you can never really kill them. Even if you kill them, they're not dead because
Right.
they're already dead.
Right.
They have what they call an anchor. They're trapped. They have anchor points, and it's the anchor point that keeps them there in that world. And they're all different. It could be anything from you need to go find their body and give it a decent burial, to solving a crime that ended with their death.
So, like, if you always see a ghost in a certain hallway in a hotel, that's his anchor point.
Yeah, there's something going on. There's something happened in or around that
I think you
area.
destroy it and it'll show up the next night.
So burn down the hotel, and then that ghost will go away.
Burn down the
All
ghost
right.
hotel go.
Well, I can imagine.
But haunts, they usually they latch onto a person, and that's kind of their anchor point. And you can be, it's usually like a living person or something, and they haunt them. You know, it could be for good reasons or bad reasons, whatever. But they can sometimes enter into people's dreams. You do specifically remember people, like in a book or somewhere, they may have talked about how some guy was haunted by a ghost and he kept entering his dreams and giving him like night terrors or giving him like bad luck, you know, during the day and stuff like that. But you don't recall one like this as well. I mean, the one that you're seeing here doesn't necessarily match the one that you recall reading about. You know, it's like something, maybe it's some other type of ghost or supernatural and it has a power like that.
Okay.
So it could be. So it's possible.
All right.
It could be Kelvin on drugs.
Well, that's true.
I discovered cocaine.
I'm already back.
I'm there with you now.
That was your drink called Coca-Cola.
I'm gonna make some soda out of it.
It's just over there. It's like powder. You just put it on.
You snort your soda pop. It's a fine.
Like the white
Edward gave me these little buttons.
This is what Manuel left mine. Care package. I don't know. He only said eat one a day. Don't eat more than that though. He had a few of these and some brownies. I don't know.
I see a haunt. Well, I don't know. I can relate a little bit about the haunt, you know, at least, but
And like for you guys, for Olaf and for you remember the Bell Witch.
Yeah.
You remember that? You had two different. That one had two different anchors.
Yeah.
I wasn't there for the Bell Witch, was I?
Yeah, you were there.
Yeah, you were there.
Yeah,
That was the other character.
yeah, because I almost killed you with that guardian creature dog thing.
No, that was Kelvin because I
Was it
think that was
Kelvin?
when we first met.
Yeah.
Really.
Okay. Back when he was still being.
Yeah, and that ghost, that spirit had
Oh, that's right.
2 acres. You had to go dig up the grave and you had to salt it and I don't know, cut off its head or something like
Had
that.
make
Whatever.
love to it. Yeah.
Yeah, make love to it. Which bow was there? So that was a different.
That was really that was extremely.
And the other
difficult,
one was where her heart had been taken away and sealed in a jar.
Right.
And you had to
that's
find
right.
the heart,
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
you know. So you guys are actually, you two are familiar with anchor points. Who was the third person
The Bell Witch,
in the Bell Witch?
Olaf, Kelvin, and me.
Oh, you were there.
Yeah.
Okay. All right.
Because that's when I was like, I can't shoot it.
Tin Man.
I'm the she most of all trigger. Yeah, because I had the blue gingham dress and the picnic basket
Oh, okay.
with the little dog in it.
The little dog that kept going,
what the hell,
I'll get you my damn ugly and your little dog too.
You damn.
yeah.
That was a monkey, but Sasquatch.
No, it was monkeys.
Oh, okay.
All right. So keep going.
Well, anyway, so I guess,
We got some new followers on Twitch. That's cool.
Yeah.
yeah, thank you for following us. God bless
One
you.
of them is Kempflug.
Kempflug.
Yeah.
Follow us on Twitch. Where?
Twitch and Facebook.
So, I guess it's going to be hard to see what the anchor is. Perhaps they're after someone, or he's welcome to Buddy, or whoever. I don't know.
I'm wondering if the anchor for this thing ain't that farm that we were at somewhere.
I want to maybe do some research of that in the morning. Go down to
Actually, if you can kind of think about it, when you mention that, you kind of think about it. He's a long ways away,
Right. So the anchor's probably not anywhere close.
and that actually, probably in some of the your role, that does seem kind of odd. Although it does suggest again, with a haunt, it can follow a person around.
So the person can be the.
they could change their anchor.
Maybe, but if they're anchored, the living person, and they move away to just trying to escape from their nightmares, it just follows right along with them. It might take a couple of days or whatever, but you know.
Like that car insurance.
The car. Ooh, I'm hunting you about your car warranty. I'm worried that you're.
I don't have a steam wagon.
So, you guys do anything else or want to discuss anything?
I'm gonna pee on the poker table. So,
What I know is my thing. Is there a way to like
You know
block
what?
haunts?
What's
block,
that?
the block a haunt?
How to block a haunt?
Yeah, like
Yeah, there's a little button. If you go up to the 3 bars and click on it and go down, and it says block.
yeah.
I have a child, and it's automatically.
I'm gonna
No,
unfriend this
A,
ghost.
A, B, A, up,
Yeah, right. Oh, you got me. I'm not.
No, you do not know anything like that.
Okay.
You do that. Thank you for activating power kill.
Power kill on all spirits.
On every, on all humans.
You do find a number. It says 555 dash.
Well, I'm calling that.
8675309.
Hey, when you send this telegraph and tap it in exactly, you don't have to repeat it out loud. And put my finger, what, sir? Just type it in. That's all you got to do. I want them to be clear what we're looking into here. But how do you get your arm that way, son? Just tap away.
Gentlemen, I think perhaps we ought to return to go to the first time, to our beds, and finish up this night and get a good, healthy start for the morning.
If we can. We're going to watch over one another.
Olaf, you got any protective prayers you can put on the ruins?
I'm not a blessed, so I really can't do
holy man.
None of Mr. Cobb's magical type of divinity type of thing, but I can say a prayer for us.
Sounds good to me.
Well, I'll take anything I can get. All sorts of things.
Well, we know.
Yes, it's true.
What's that?
Yeah, everybody knows.
Yo ho!
That's your fault. That's your
All
fault.
right, so you guys close out the night.
Yeah.
You kind of go up and look at the river for a while still, or
Not as long as I'd had, but just a little bit. Finish my drink and then.
you see a frog swimming across.
Hello, baby. On all these dollar signs. I'm like, yeah.
All right, night passes, and there are no further events.
Oh.
Well, except you kind of have a problem, but you kind of pee your pants, you know.
Well, that's nothing new.
I need to go see the doctor again.
There, get the hammer. Whack. Whack. That's last time I sleep with a harrow.
Get that beast under control.
I hate that part of that. Crank.
And on that note, I wake up. I had the weirdest dream. I bet it beat all the hell out of yours.
I was both penis.
I saw things you wouldn't believe.
He's something everywhere.
Everywhere.
That needs to be an artifact in Deadlands Noir. Bo's penis. Bo's penis. You'll impregnate anybody around you. Couldn't be
A petrified piece.
petrified penis.
We'll find him.
It lived on long after.
I think someone already beat us to that.
Yeah, well, I just had the stuff, so I guess would last a while.
The daylight comes, carry me away. You guys basically wake
I
up,
wanna go
get dressed, do your thing, kind of meet on downstairs.
Slamming his dork in the dresser. Yeah, I got some feeling back into it. I'm good for today.
Like Bubba Hotep.
Fluttered midblade real still.
Oh, there it is.
Woodlawn is probably already down there in the restaurant eating breakfast.
Sorry. Oh, god damn, that's funny.
Yeah, I'll go down. Once I'm dressed, I'll.
Like I said, Woodlawn's already down there kind of eating breakfast.
Oh, yeah, and I forgot I wouldn't have my guns, so I'll probably just. No, I had to turn them in.
No,
Yeah,
you could have them in your room.
You can have them
Oh,
in your
you could.
No, no,
Okay.
you can have them in your room. Yeah.
Okay, well, then I'll.
It was mainly the drop off is mainly for the casino.
All right, okay. Well, I'll probably grab my guns and strap them on if we're going to be leaving.
You need a like a
You
small
got like 5 of those dice.
1, 2, 3,
Just throw them in my head.
12, 9, 8.
Think fast, Brad. Think fast.
All right.
Well, since we're doing it,
Just hand Brad the tree.
then you might throw the tray.
I deserve it.
We really needed those when we flew, Phil. I'll tell you that.
No,
Actually, it would be actually the tray.
I would have thrown the trade in.
You can thank the Dollar Tree. I got those when they were still just $1. Now they're $1.39.
Now you guys head up down in the restaurant and get breakfast and stuff. You can discuss what you're going to be doing for the day.
Morning, Copperhead. Sleep all right?
Yeah, slept fine.
Good deal.
About the rest of you.
Look at Ola. You okay?
I'm good. Oh, that's actually here. I was fine as well. I'm maybe scared him more.
Oh no.
Scared who all?
Oh, let me tell you all about last night's ramblings. Now, over breakfast, I'll explain the whole thing.
Okay. Well, he's not used to the stuff that you guys are.
And I'm sensitive to that. I try to dumb it down, as it were, a little bit.
There was a puppet in my room.
I do origami. Hold on.
There was this freaky clown puppet chased me out of my bedroom.
I specialize in towel origami, so hold on.
Towel origami.
I'll tell you.
Well, I
the
was
story.
like, well, what do you imagine we should be doing? I mean,
Well, we need to be finding what this thing's anchor is, for one.
Well, we need to find
We
Philip.
need to find Phil.
I was gonna say, I don't know about these ghost hunting and stuff like that. I mean, I'm here to find Anna.
I understand that.
It's Aunt Purdy, and this Aunt Purdy has Anna. And
We're keeping focused on that. Don't worry.
We were gonna check out that green hill or
Green Mound.
green mound. You still want to do that? Yeah, part of this thing's anchor.
Well, we were gonna go see what's her name this morning. See if we had that.
Gambia.
Dambia. She was gonna help us out with some of the voodoo stuff. Well, let's head there, and then I say we go out to that green mound and take a look around.
I'm with you on that one.
Yeah,
Right,
I say so, yes.
Emerald Mound. That's it.
Emerald Mound.
Amber Mound, sorry.
That's right. Well, I'll go get my gingham dress and my ruby shoes back on. We're off to see the wizard. Or the necromancer or something.
Bo, stop whizzing.
I can't help it. Got that burn.
You go to visit Miss Gambia?
I hate fire. And also there's that Melrose Mansion. Well,
Where's that at?
I was here in town.
It's on the map. It's outside of town,
It's a
Kinda
place.
It was kind of haunted.
down by a swampy area.
Right here.
What was that? What was there?
There was a place.
Okay. Any important thing about that place?
No, I got two ones
There's
there.
Melrose place.
Tourist trap.
Place.
You can Melrose Place.
Yep, I got a whole other story there.
You go in, you get a flash pass, and Mickey Mouse here. You can go on all the rides right off the bat.
What's the hooey? Let's see there. I gotta find my notes. Now, Melrose Mansion built by John McMurray. Coincidence? Now, you remember he was that fella that
Which house are you talking about?
the Melrose Mansion.
Oh, okay.
Wasn't he like some fella who was a little bit off or something like that? If I remember hearing the story.
There's a lot of people off.
Well, You know what I mean?
How's he connected to Sam Pretty?
Well, visit the place. Now ran 2 women. Sad story about the families they have. Some possibly going on. Can't dismiss the supernatural. It doesn't seem to be what I'm looking for either.
I think the one you're talking about is McNutt.
Oh, okay.
He built the longhouse.
The longhouse, that's it.
Or planned on building the longhouse.
Now, where was the longhouse? Was that on there, Emerald?
It's on the map as well. It's right next to Liberty Road that you guys rode out on to Phillips Place.
She knew something about the longhouse.
Yeah, she did say something. She, if I remember correctly, she said it's something that she stayed away from.
Right. Mentioned staying away from Longfellow. Seems odd things there to tell. No longer willing to talk.
Oh, Mr. Chris Farnston joined us on Facebook. Hi, Chris.
Hey, Chris.
Chris,
Hey.
welcome. Welcome.
And was that who we're going to see? What's her name?
Dambia?
Dambia. Is that the one who told him to stay away from that longhouse?
No. Fiona. Fiona something.
Oh, Fiona told you to stay away from that.
Yeah.
Okay.
You're on a block.
I don't know if you told these guys about.
Good enough for
Yes.
us.
You did?
Yeah.
Okay.
Let's go to Dambia and see what she's got. And I say we go out to the Emerald Hill first. Emerald Mound.
Well, we can ask her too if she knows anything about these places.
Right.
She might be, but knowing the supernatural source, she might be able to see a thing or two and tell us about it. Hope her head's all right.
She seemed fine when she yelled at you.
Look like a fine woman to me.
Did she yell at you or?
Any woman's fine to me.
Well, yeah.
Most of them are yelling at me. Get the hell out! You pervert!
I didn't want to eat you fucking right.
No, unfortunately, he's a pervert.
Pervert.
Oh, that's right. I'm going to tell you, you know, try to stick my legs.
My leg and just stop, Bo. Just stop while you're.
I'll just recall a store here.
Well, oh, yeah, exactly right. And now I'm going to today.
All right. You guys
Remember the old British lady.
On to Miss Gambia.
You guys make your way to Miss Dambia. It's on the way to the stables. So if you're planning on getting horses or
What the hell happened to Mike? I'd look down for 1 second, look back up, he's turning into a penis.
basically you're kind of walking up, if you remember correctly, like in a little alley.
Aneurysm.
In front of the alley, out on the road there, you can see there's like a little buck wagon, and there's a little black boy kind of sitting up in the wagon, kind of just with the reins kind of tied off, kind of locked off. He's just kind of got one foot up on the front bench then, and it's, it looks like he's kind of bored and waiting.
Okay. How old is this kid?
9,
Okay.
10.
Old enough to work.
Yeah.
Evening, son. How are you?
Oh, fine, sir.
Hauling something?
Oh, just Miss Dambia.
What's she off to?
Somewhere out in the country.
Alaska?
All right.
She inside?
Yeah, she's inside.
Thank you.
Have a good morning now.
Yep.
Yeah.
Uh-oh.
No.
You kind of go, you kind of knock. You can hear some movement going on inside and everything.
I'll take a quick look at the buck wagon. Is there stuff already loaded in it? Or-
No, not really.
Oh, okay.
Bodies.
Bodies.
Right.
Pies. Oddly enough, there's a bunch of pies.
Yeah, no. No, I'm gonna say there's not really nothing in there right now.
All right.
You see another black girl, 30s maybe,
okay.
a little bit older, 30 mid 30s, something like that. She kind of opens up the door, and she kind of looks and
Noah?
huh? Kind of opens up the door and everything. Kind of looks and kind of seems surprised first, but then it's like, oh, and she kind of yells back and goes, "Run!"
Did you yell at us?
That's not good enough myself.
She kind of yells back, "Miss Dambia, let me here." You can hear Miss Dambia in the background. "Who, the boys?" Yes, ma'am.
I think they are. I'm not sure.
Well, tell them bring him on in. And she kind of steps and kind of waves you on in.
Okay.
And everything. And
Down.
Take my hat down and walk in.
you can see there's also somebody else here. You can see here Miss Zambia kind of talking to somebody that's back out in that kitchen area.
Oh yeah.
Everything. In a couple of minutes, as you kind of shuffle on in and everything, you see her coming out.
So on the count of 3, you shoot. Got it? Okay.
You see her and the other gal kind of coming out and everything, and she's like, I kind of imagine you would all be over at Mr. Monroe's house.
Yeah, we found out where he was staying. We went last night.
Figured you'd probably be there this morning. I had already found out where he was, just in case I had to go out there. I was just loading up the wagon. But seeing as you stay here in town, I guess you'd save me a bit of a trip.
Yeah. Reckon so. He wasn't there though.
Somebody was there.
Oh, yeah,
Someone
that
else was there.
kind of looks. So the man you're looking for wasn't there, but someone else was.
Something else was.
Something else was. What was it? Something else.
Look at Bo.
It was him?
No.
Yes, I was there.
I'll look over to Bo so we can.
I believe, ma'am, it was what we call a haunt. Ghost.
All right, that could be possible, I suppose. There's plenty of ghosts here in Mississippi.
I describe him.
Okay, you kind of describe it and goes,
I tell her what happened a little bit, paraphrase.
goes,
Trucks open, burning the place down before we get all the paperwork.
let her.
Attacked me on the boat.
They fiddled him in the bedroom last night.
You're gonna play pogo with it. You're all right.
Mike, while you're talking to her,
Yeah.
make
Dodge for explosion.
scrutinize.
Scrutinize.
Difficulty probably is going to be 11.
Yeah.
Okay.
I ain't fibbing, man.
She actually doesn't have it.
Well, she's flirting with you. She's not trying to figure anything out.
Well, she kind of
Good
goes,
evening.
because I'm not old.
Yeah, we already mentioned
We done that,
I'm
man.
fully.
you were British.
Better get hands on one.
She goes, I'm not all too familiar with ghosts, but I suppose that's possible. I don't know all the differences. I've heard of poltergeists and stuff like that.
Oh, all right. So I just assumed you'd know about them sorts of business.
Because I'm afraid not. Because the DM didn't see right to give me the skill to go.
Well, he made the model.
He gave me a lot of other stuff, but he didn't give me that one.
Well, that's all right. That's
I
understandable.
had points to spend, you know.
What did you get, actually? Steam wagon operation?
Yeah.
Mad scientist.
Cannonry?
It's a random dirt roll. So, but she goes, no, he goes, I suppose it's possible. He goes, but the thing that seems to bother me the most is, he looks like a shadow. I don't think haunts look like shadows. They look like the people they wore in the past.
Well, this one eventually turned into what they look like from the past, if you remember.
Well, he was at first himself, but then he deteriorated to a rather cool, like what he is now.
Well, now that does sound like a haunt, just not the shadow part.
Yeah.
You sure it's the same film?
Didn't I see some familiarity in the hotel room, in my hotel room, or was that?
The shadow part,
Yeah.
and it was the same as in the stairwell
Right.
before it transformed into that desiccated
Right.
body.
But it was a shadow of a person, right?
It was just like a shade,
Right. Okay.
you know, just like a shadow.
Right.
There's no or no like 3D, just like 2D almost,
Right. Almost like a shadow person.
like a shadow person,
Right.
and then it turned into like a desiccated ghost that you would three-dimensional anything.
Right. But the one at the farm actually turned into a person, like looked like a person, not a.
It looked like a desiccated corpse.
Oh, okay,
a
gotcha,
person.
gotcha.
Yeah, that's
Okay, I'm sorry. I thought we seen it as
People defecate and they become corpses,
people defecate and die.
and they do that too.
Either around them when they defecate or as they defecate.
No, I just thought we had seen it in its true form at the farm. I wasn't sure.
Yeah, you saw it in both forms.
Okay.
So, although the first form was very quick because you guys had spotted it and sensed it and everything, and it was trying to frighten you right away.
Okay. No problem. You know who we need to call? Ghostbusters.
Well, it's what that 55 number was.
Yeah. Unfortunately, it's
JL
not right.
555.
Is that the horse going? Wee.
Should totally make the Ghostbusters because they have all the equipment.
Yeah, we could.
Yeah.
Oh,
Robots.
it's right there, you two.
Well, you know,
Mad scientists.
do have a mad scientist.
Bubba. It's Bubba's great grandpappy. Yeah, Memphis.
Is it Ray's
This would be a good
great-grandpappy?
headquarters someday.
Steam wagon ectomobile.
Yeah. Yeah, heck yeah.
Because
The ghost traps
maybe
are
it's
like
possible
giant
it's not either
rainbow.
one or
Right.
something different. With plenty of different types of ghosts and
Oh, that's
spooks.
true. You not going to be heading out then with the wagon?
Well, it depends on what you guys are going to do. I mean, you're right here, and I got the stuff. And she goes, hold on 1 second, and she kind of goes back in the kitchen, kind of brings out. Well, actually, she probably had it with her to begin with, like a basket. And she kind of goes and sets it on the counter and everything. And goes, pulls out like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 little bags.
Okay.
And goes, these here mistress bags, as I call them, got pull ties in it. He goes, if you got injured or hurt, you can put this on your injury and it'll help it. Mostly for non-serious wounds. I mean, if someone chops your arm off, well, that's too bad. It's not going to grow back. But this will help some wounds.
When did this start happening?
What? People chopping your arms off?
Yeah, not growing back.
Not going back.
Maybe you're the one that needs to be a ghost. He goes, and it does take a few months, so we probably won't do too much good right in the middle of a fight, but it could help you in between.
Well, anything helps and appreciated too.
He goes, and this is the other one, and she kind of looks at all of you and just kind of like,
So we just leave this on our face?
rub it in. She goes, she gives you, she kind of looks at all of you,
mouth.
but then she kind of ends up looking at you and like, I imagine you probably want to hold on to this one
All right.
and keep that separate from all the rest.
It's a
Don't
bowl.
get that two of them mixed up together.
It's a bowl of ball sack.
He goes, that is Madison. If you find Anna and she has got Kefu on, I haven't pronounced the name.
Who would you be? Abba Gabba.
Kefu. Then you can use that to try and break his bond with her.
Break his bones.
What do you do? Rub it on? Oh, just
You don't have to rub it on him. No.
It's a suppository.
I ain't going in there.
Why not? You usually do.
Yeah.
He goes,
Now I know I got it.
all you have to do is just get it on the person. Make sure it stays there long enough. Hopefully it'll break her bone.
Does it have like a loop or like a tie, or is it just a bag?
No, it's just a bag.
Maybe I can make like a necklace thing or something out of it. Get a piece of rope.
Do you say that out loud or what?
No, he's thinking.
Okay, all right.
Look good with a handbag.
How big is that?
It just fits in your palm.
Oh, okay. So
It's okay.
It's
Probably like my old dice bag.
the size of the pumpkin.
I thought maybe your bag down there, your big giant
Gym bag, yeah.
You're at 9.9 likes on TikTok.
9.9. So
9K.
Woo!
less than 10 people.
10?
Hey! TikTok!
Now he's going to do 20K more. Good going.
You boys know what you're doing. Huh?
Absolutely
No
not.
cheating.
Does that not count?
Ding, 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 ding.
Absolutely not, really.
I don't know what to tell you.
We're headed to the Emerald Mound.
Emerald Mound,
To take a look at that.
about 13 miles or so away.
Well, we had some notes. We found his notes there at that farm.
All right.
And he had stuff about,
I was hoping OnlyFans.
Marshal Penton and missing infants and investigate what's going on there, such an area. Emerald Mound, and then that Longhouse.
Longhouse is just in town here.
Then there was some odd stuff going on about sale. Same thing with that mansion. Melrose Mansion.
Melrose Mansion, I know.
What do you know about that?
Well, I know you ain't gonna find no. What was his name? Sam Goody?
Same.
Sam Goody. We gotta find him. He's got all the music.
Sam Good. It's a good place to camp.
Philip
Right, you're looking.
Same product.
Well, if Philip Monroe was there, he'd be safe and sound, but then pretty sure you ain't gonna find your old Sam Purdy there.
Why's that?
Well, I know the folks there, and there ain't no one evil hanging out there. I mean, there are some things there. There's some strange things there, but
Stranger Things?
yes, but
Nothing evil.
nothing evil.
What about this Emerald Mound?
Well, now lots of boys and children go out there. They tell spooky stories,
never
but as
come
far as
back.
I know, there's nothing evil there. But I ain't been there for a long time. It was an old Natchez site for the tribe that used to live here. It used to be a sacred place to live.
What about this Longhouse?
Well, that's just a big house. It's not been finished. I mean, the outside has, but the inside hasn't. A fella by the name of Thornberry, he purchased it. Said he was gonna
The wild thornberries.
rebuild, continue building on it. But he hasn't. But that's because of soldiers of the war and stuff. I mean, they've got stuff out there all covered over in tops and stuff for building, but they haven't done anything. He's some sort of fancy lawyer that came to town not too long ago.
Considering this became like Keku is some sort of ritual, do you think maybe the Emerald Mound might be a place they'd want to do this? Anywhere around here that is better suited to what they're trying to do that you know of?
Roll your script manager again. And anybody who's paying attention can roll. Difficulty is 9.
How can I not be?
Eight.
Okay.
9.
So the three of you, you kind of notice as you're kind of asking that question, her eyes kind of flicker a little bit. And kind of roll up. She kind of closes so you can't see it, but they kind of roll up a little bit. And she seems to pause and does maybe kind of seem to kind of shake a little bit. And then her eyes kind of open back up, and she's like, she just kind of brain freeze for a minute. Like,
Her operating
well,
system.
you got nothing else to go. I guess that's the place you might want to look. I mean, it's a possibility. He goes, I believe we spoke before about. Let me get the fucking pronunciation. Paducah.
It's Pachuca, you stupid bugger.
Akapupakika.
Kalfu. Goes,
I'll try coffee. Coffee already, listen.
Kalfu and Legba. They have ways of opening gates. So, could be that it's a sacred place, and that's what gates are usually centered on. It gives them an extra amount of strength to open up. If that's what they're planning on doing.
Were you feeling okay a second ago?
I'm feeling just fine. But is that where you were hoping to go? The Emerald Mound?
That's what we're thinking of. Best lead we got right now.
Well, I could take the lasses and the boy, and he can drive us out in the wagon to Mr. Monroe's place. At least there, if something happens, you can come there and rest. If you get hurt or something like that, you can stay there for a bit. We can also keep an eye out on this spirit thing.
Sounds good to me. To that.
You all right with that?
We'll bring a few bit of extra supplies, some food and such. But like I said, the Emerald Mound is about 13 miles north of here. It's on a 3, so the Natchez 3's there. You can't miss it. But it is a day. It's a nice journey there.
That's fine.
Well, better settle up, John. You got any place else we need to take care of first?
Well, there's one other thing. And she kind of looks over to you. Do you mind if we speak in private?
Talking to me?
No, I'm talking to the other fool behind you.
Okay, you really want to.
All right, you can talk to him all day long. I'll be outside.
She's gonna be like, that little boy in the cart. You planning on paying for him anytime soon?
Wow.
Another kid.
Whoa.
Another kid.
You don't have to worry about half the population of the world as bows.
Well, yeah, I suppose.
She kind of starts walking towards the back. Well, actually,
I like it when they yell at me.
I can't wait. I won't be long.
I'm assuming there was.
No, there wasn't a back door. We discussed that earlier.
No,
Right, he had to go through the window.
Yeah. Into the kitchen there. And she probably like draws the
Funny man.
The curtain across.
Is the 30-year-old?
The other two gals, they're both in their 30s. They're kind
Oh, I
of.
got anything you need help loading in the buck wagon?
Oh. Why man asked me for it? Here you go. Take this and take this. And,
Yeah.
yeah.
I'm from the north. It's okay.
He's from Chicago. Okay. Don't say
And
that.
they probably do have. She says, once she gets out of the kitchen, we'll cook some get some sandwiches and stuff and pack that in. And
All right.
so they kind of help you take some of that.
Yeah.
There's not a whole lot though. It really, the bags was the important stuff, which they already handed out. You gotta go in the back in the kitchen there, and she kind of points over and kind of points you to the center of the room.
Right there's the one that'll strap you down.
There's a big X on the floor. She kind of looks up. No, stay there. You're good.
Right here.
Stand over here by the rope. The big piano swinging up on a rope above her.
Oh, yeah, I've done it. It's
Animal. Come on.
British Serenade. I remember this one.
She actually, as you kind of stand there in the center, kind of like, all right, and she kind of like starts walking around you.
Oh shit, she's gonna blow
You know,
Like a shark.
roll your scrutinize again. Difficulty 7. Or no, difficulty 9. Sorry. Okay. You can now see as she's kind of walking, her eyes do kind of
light up
roll
and start
in
flipping.
the back. But she just kind of close her eyes enough so you can't really see it just like roll up white or anything like that. And you kind of see her tremble like a little bit, not like erotic or anything. And then you kind of hear as she comes back around to the front of you. You kind of hear her go, "Is this what we have to walk with?" She's like, "I think so." And you can hear kind of a slightly different tone. That first sentence, and then you can kind of hear her tone on that second sentence.
What was the other one?
It was a little just a different tone, like a little bit.
Yeah, but what was the other? I can't remember the name of gods.
Legba.
Legba.
There's several different ones.
Yeah.
This
But
Legba.
Legba is the opposite to Kelvin. Legba is the good one,
yeah.
Kelvin is the bad one.
I assume I was speaking to Legba.
You kind of hear her, and he goes, "Both of us."
And I assume. Either
You
way.
kind of hear him as you're kind of muttering a little bit there. You kind of hear him go again. What about the other? She kind of continues walking around still, kind of around you and everything. You kind of hear her go again. He didn't come. That fool may have had something to do with that, or this Cody fella. He never would have agreed anyway. He's
that?
set in their ways.
Who's
Too
that?
close-minded.
Who's that?
You can hear his voice now. It's like
Shut up, stupid.
the other three.
Oh, Cobb was a bit busy.
Well, you're not busy enough though.
No, that's why I'm here. Whatever it takes.
And he goes, problem is, will it work? And are you willing?
Well, I always try anything once, sometimes twice.
He's a
You can hear
trisexual.
her voice and go, Milo, be careful what you say.
I know what I'm saying.
You want help?
What's the cost?
Ain't no cost. You just gotta carry it.
Am I carrying you?
I'm too heavy for you. And you can kind of hear a laughter from somewhere.
Shut up, Chewie.
You actually kind of hear her voice again. And after that laughter, and she's like, she kind of starts walking around you again. It's like, they make him a point what Anna can't be saved. And what we think is happening is happening. That cow fool is trying to open a gate, or this footy fellow is making him open a gate. It may come to a point where you need to close it. And close her out.
Well, I guess I'll have to deal with Marshal when that happens.
You think he loves that love that girl?
I think so. Might be a tether. Seems to be awful concerned for a woman that lives out on her own. More so than I don't know, god of the town.
You see her kind of like do that again, and it's almost like she's kind of almost resisting a little bit, but you can kind of hear his voice again go, if you had to take him out too, would you do it? Huh?
Well, I could try, but that's more so he's going to try and stop me. That's what it would be.
Would that prevent you from closing out that gate if there is one open and stopping Anna, if that's what she's intending?
What are they going to bring in? All of them?
Who knows? Who knows what Cow Fu would do, because Cow Fu would do anything for a joke. He could watch the world burn and laugh. And her face gets really
Distorted.
not distorted so much as like supernaturally distorted, but it's just like she's like really serious and scared when she says that.
It's like Willem Dafoe talking to himself in the mirror.
Yeah.
Oh,
Yeah, to me all the
Or
time.
Green Goblin shows up and you're like,
you're weak.
jeez.
I'm like, I kind of stand back a little, look back a little bit. I'm like, what about you? You don't want to see that happen? Why you give two shits?
He kind of goes, I like the world just the way it is. Why wouldn't I?
Well, I have to admit, I don't know too much about you fellas. Adam, so whatever you do.
You can hear Miss Damia go again. It may not even work. He ain't a believer.
What do I gotta believe? Do I believe there's spirits out there, other powers, other beings? Of course. Hell, I deal with them.
Because all you got to do is believe in Legba. That's right. You just got to believe in me. And that'll do for now.
Canada.
Oh, wow.
Did you see the name of the kilt?
Well, if I let you in, do you get to leave later?
Yeah.
I'll leave. I'll leave. There's plenty of other people to ride. There's always something more interesting on the other side.
Now I know why you don't want it to stay the way it
It's
is.
the name of the tartan.
Now I know why you want it to stay the way it is, the world.
Got tentacles under it?
You
or
got
what?
it right.
Yeah, I guess
I
it
ain't gonna
does.
like-minded.
They also have a.
Well, I can't crack my neck and I go, well,
Oh, nice.
I'll have to do whatever it takes.
She grabs you by the shoulders and pulls you in. She kisses you.
In the earballs.
Yes. No. And she kisses you. And as she kisses you, she doesn't give you the tongue.
I give her
Like-
time.
You can feel something, basically a black cloud starts going down into your mouth.
That's a
Everything.
new one?
And you can almost kind of feel like you're suffocating a little bit. And once it kind of gets down, you feel it go down in and around. Then it kind of like dissipates from inside your body. And now it's
shit.
kind of like
Bo's possessed.
you got something on your back.
A monkey.
You know? Yeah.
Fucking monkey.
It's just like someone hanging on your back the
throwing
whole
shit.
time.
He's throwing shit.
Kind of feel like a weight to it. And she kind of does that. She kind of snaps out of it. And everything.
Get off me, you freaking pervert!
Bo's like, I knew I'd get lucky back there.
And goes, well,
Kind of hold her and go, well, I didn't buy you dinner yet. You all right?
I'm all right. Are you in there? You hear something in your head, and you actually start talking. It's like, oh yeah, I'm here, all right. He goes, it worked for now. We'll see how long it lasts.
What's going to happen?
You can hear some strange talking going on.
Yeah.
I can't.
There's almost like there's three people in there. You really start to kind of pick up on it.
Hello, me, I like it when you touch me here.
Tickle me leg, bud.
Tickle me like
I can't say in my head. I go like, are this going to make a difference on Casa Hex? What's going to happen?
oh no, it's not going to make a difference. Not going to make a difference at all. Matter of fact, I can help you out some too.
Oh, pretty. Now, when I part, is it
He
just
goes, I ain't no Manitow. I ain't no Manitow. I am a different spirit. And I can aid you.
Or I can rip your guts out.
Now,
kind of like Coyote? He's probably actually talking out loud.
Boogie doggy boogie doogie.
maybe. He goes, I can help you talk to anybody. Anybody, no matter what language they speak. He goes, and I can,
Turn you inside out.
the main thing is I can help open doors and close them. Just in case.
Mentally or physically?
Anna is one of mine, so I don't want to see her hurt. No, sorry, I don't want to see her hurt, but she is very valuable now if what we think is happening.
Why are they after her? They don't want to make her open something? Open like you said? She knew this?
Have you ever seen a portal? Seen a gate?
I think so. Something.
You've seen that one spider thing came through.
I think so.
And you guys technically went through a portal, kind of, when you went to the honey ground.
Yeah.
Yeah. That's my first thing was that. So
Then you know what he made. You remember what she told you about that Gersh Crisp bag, that different ingredients that steals the powers of abominations. You haven't forgotten that, have you?
no.
So that was like 6 weeks ago.
I got that right here in the book, and I got her thing she just gave me.
Put 2 and 2 together.
Makes 4.
That's right.
Slapped himself.
Gamble. We got a gamble.
Is that what you want to do? You want some fun before we get out of town?
No. Not yet. Although I won't take it that option. He goes, I can also give you strength.
Yeah. And then no strings attached. I can't look at her and go like, no strings attached.
She kind of nods. No. I mean, I shrugs. She shrugs. And goes, and if you absolutely need to, I can make all the voices in the world speak to you. I can garble them all up.
So basically, I bought with her.
So,
I got Elon Musk in my head.
you spend 1 white chip.
Okay.
You can speak any language. With technically with the faith of the Charles, your faith, but I'll just allow it like your spirit or something like that.
Okay.
You spend a red chip, that will allow you to open and close non-magical doors, but for the purpose of this story, it also is going to allow you to, if something happens, you might be able to use it to close the gate. Okay. That's not a normal part of the rules. That's just part of the story.
Right.
If you spend a blue, you can boost your strength by levels of faith. I'll just use your spirit since you don't actually have faith in voodoo. And then if you spend a legend chip, you can exert near control over spoken communication between people within an area of 5 yards, times also your spirit again. And then you can also garble language within 5 yards. Insane. You can make people sound like they can't understand a damn thing. You know, you can have this whole room, you guys can all be talking, and you each look at each other like, what the fuck are you saying?
I don't expect my lucky check.
Or you can or you can allow them all to understand each other. Kind of like, you remember like in Highlander in the end where they're like, oh, you can reach your minds and blah, blah, blah.
Oh, okay.
You can kind of make them all, or like Professor X in a way. You can make them help communicate with them, you know?
Okay.
So that is his direct powers that you can spend chips on for right now.
Okay. Cool. Maybe.
Maybe. We'll see what happens after that.
I bet he bursts out of your chest and we're done.
Yeah, I know.
No, he's like, yeah, I like it here. I'm
back
moved
here,
in.
or you'll just find your way back to Hove one day.
But on wherever I go, son, do not worry about me. You just take me where we need to go.
Well, that's what I need to know is where to go. You know where to go?
Well, that is your problem, not mine.
I'm just along for the ride. You're driving.
I'm not here to investigate for you. I'm here to help you out in case things go bad.
Yeah, I got a feeling that's what's going to happen. You better be able to hop ship if you need to.
Well, if I need to get out, I will.
Well, good for
May not do you any good.
Yeah, good for you. Man, I'm
Sorry, I had something in my throat.
He doesn't have like an evil laughter. He just has that like old man cranky laugh. And actually, she kind of opens up the curtains as you kind of go out and you kind of walk. That limp, you can feel that limp kind of come back. And it's actually kind of like a little bit all through your body.
Yeah.
You kind of feel like an old man.
Yeah.
In a way, and it kind of clears up a little bit as you start walking.
Ow.
Well, we ready to go?
Well, in that case, I'm going to go out here and wait about a whole. I've seen enough crazy shit the last 2 days.
Yep.
You must
Well,
be possessed by something. You can walk.
All right. Well, I kind of compose myself and like, I can bring it to them a little easy. I can bring it to them easy. Do I have to talk out loud or you hear me in my mind? I can't say.
Oh, I can talk to you when no one else is around. I can talk to you when they are around. They don't need to hear me. I will hear you.
All right. Well, that's good to know.
No, you go about your business. I won't spoil it with your friends. Not unless I feel like it. Well, you see them come out and everything, so.
Okay.
Just look at him.
Yeah, you all right? Feeling good?
Bo's checking his phone. Hold on a minute.
Yeah, I'm sorry.
I got a message from Legbook.
Yeah.
Told you I won't talk out loud, so I'm texting you.
Don't cross.
Don't you dare ghost me either.
Gotta hit it when he does that.
I was ready. I would even thrown the dice at myself.
No. Yeah, we're ready to go.
You all right?
Is there a mirror in here?
Yeah, there's a mirror in here
I
somewhere.
probably look in the mirror. Do I see him or do I see?
You kind of look, it's just you, and then you wink.
That's creepy.
Well, I guess I am pretty.
He laughs and everything.
That's funny.
There's a strange moment as you guys watch Bo go over to the mirror and then he winks to himself and starts laughing.
Do you need to go to another whorehouse? I mean, has it been that?
That's later.
Okay.
Well, gentlemen, we'll meet you out of the. Well, you don't need to meet us there, but we'll go there late. You head on out on Natchez Trace and find your way to the Emerald Mound. We won't expect you back. Nightfall, the very earliest.
We'll get to moving fast then.
Yeah, that's probably when it's going to all go down.
All right, so they kind of get in the wagon. They're going to head out.
Regulators, mount in.
Except your horses are at the stables.
Damn it.
You head on over to the stables? Okay.
Yeah.
You head on over to the stables. Basically, you kind of go on in the big old barn. You see most of the horses are out in the corral.
Look, a shooting ring.
You can see the stable keeper. He comes out there. He kind of comes around from the corral part into that part of the barn there, you know. And he kind of looks at you and goes, "Oh, gentlemen, I wasn't expecting you to be here today."
Yeah, we got some writing to do.
Oh, all right. Yeah. Well, I just put him out in the corral. It'll just take me a minute to get him in here, and we'll get him saddled for you. I'll be up for the boy.
Unless we want to check one of these other places in town.
What?
I don't know. I'm just asking.
Well, we've been renting from here and they haven't given us a crap horse yet.
It's going to take us a long time to get to that Emerald Mound. I don't really want to be there after dark too much.
We got to get moving.
Oh, you headed to the Emerald Mound?
I kind of like, yeah.
It's going to take a good half day to get there.
Yeah, that's what
Maybe longer. He goes, looks kind of curious again at you guys. He's like, so is, Mr. Johnson going to be riding with you?
That's the Marshal, right?
What the hell is your name?
Who?
Yours.
Bo. Yeah.
Bo.
Yeah.
Danielson.
Oh, Danielson.
Yeah.
Okay, sorry.
Yeah.
He goes, Mr. Danielson?
Yes.
He goes, oh, well, you're riding with him as well then?
Yes, I was.
Okay, well, short one horse because the missus came and took it this morning. So I told her that we have a old plow horse, but you know, if it needed it, she said that would suit you just fine because you weren't much of a rider anyway. But he kind of stops as he says that, you know, kind of like, oh. Well, do you want me to saddle that one up?
Well,
I suppose so, yes.
All right.
you better catch up to your wife.
She ain't my wife.
I'm guessing,
He's starting to bring in the horses and stuff.
Yes.
Blonde. She was blonde.
Oh, blonde.
Yeah.
Hmm.
The miss from last night.
Yeah.
I had to run the hack to sleep and I missed all the interesting things.
Yeah.
I'll introduce you. Don't worry about it.
He starts kind of saddling up
Faster
the
you move,
horses
so
and
the
stuff.
better.
Don't get my wind back.
Yeah, you did get your wind back overnight. So, he kind of gets on that. He kind of brings you, and it's basically sort of a old gray mare.
Ain't what it used to be.
I'm not sure what breed you would use for a plow horse. And he kind of brings it because the kids have kind of affectionately called her Gunpowder. After that story, someone read to them on schools. Because
I got that.
they kind of does this
Feel like
like,
Captain America.
all right, there you go. He's a little skittish around noise, so be careful.
That's good to know.
Bang, 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 bang.
You'll be all right, won't you, girl? You'll be all right. Well, we can glue one together again.
And all the other horses run.
Yeah. Well, that's what I get.
All the other horses ran and she stayed on the post.
All right, so where are you guys headed?
Where we're supposed to be.
Head out to the Emerald Mound, I guess.
Okay.
13 miles.
This would probably be a good place to stop. I got to get up in the morning.
Okay.
Okay.
We are going to be getting to it.
Oh, okay.
All right, everybody. Thanks for tuning in tonight. We will continue this little soiree next week.
Yep.
Don't forget to tune in to our live streams every Tuesday night. Check out our Linktree. You can find where we're streaming at every time on Tuesday, Twitch, Facebook, and TikTok.
Thanks for all the likes, by the way.
Yeah, thank you guys.
Thank you.
Yeah, and thanks for following us.
What we pop out on likes?
10K.
10K. Oh,
Hey, all right.
We're only 20K. Thank you.
guys.
Thank you.
Don Durkin, we'll be looking for you, buddy. You won the
Yep.
dice. So, good night, everybody.
Good night, everybody.
Bye.